Hey, what's up gamers, this is Mystic. Welcome to another edition of Through the Grapevine, where I bring you news, gameplay, tips, tricks, and ideas, all associated with the game of Wizard101. Today I am here in Red Barn Farm, in the Red Barn Yard, among the, I must say, I do believe a little bit less than clean straw, because I want to talk to you about what I think is kind of a dirty trick that's going on. And that is this. Tomorrow, the Jeweler's Bundle, the new one, will be in stores in GameStop. Now I say in stores, but it won't necessarily be generally available. From what I have heard about the bundles, both of them, but we're going to talk about the Jeweler's Bundle first. Even though GameStops have them, there's been instructions to not release them to the general public yet. And I'm not sure if that's GameStop management or if that's King's Isle themselves or what have you. Maybe they're looking to time the bundles with the release of Test Realm or actually Polaris Live or what. In any case, the GameStops are supposed to actually have the Jeweler's Bundle in stores tomorrow. So if you are married to a GameStop manager, maybe you got a mother, brother, cousin, sister, brother, that works at GameStop and can hook you up, that's great. They won't be generally available for the public, but through connections you can probably get one if you know someone. I am not promising, but I have a couple of good reliable sources to pick up these bundles, so I may very well have one tomorrow for a showcase review. I'm not promising 100% that I will, because I don't like to do that until I actually have something like that in hand. But it's possible that I'll have one in hand for a showcase for you guys so you can see the bundle tomorrow, the Jeweler's Bundle. The actual Polaris Bundle isn't supposed to be released from what I've heard. I've heard several different things, but all of them point to November. And one source says November 17th. I'm not quite sure. Maybe that's the release date for Test Realm or for Polaris itself or whatever scheduling that they're doing here. In any case, tomorrow, if you can wheedle one, you might very well be able to get the Jeweler's Bundle. And if not, I'm sorry, you'll at least get to see the showcase whenever I can do one. The Polaris Bundle, however, will be delayed for at least a couple more weeks. I'm not quite sure if it's actually going to be in stores at the same time as the Jeweler's Bundle or what, but I've gotten two different dates on the two different bundles. So, we're going to see how that works out. I'll play that by ear. The minute that I hear that's in stores, I will let you all know whether it's generally available to the public or not. But so far, my current word is that it won't even be in stores at all, whether it's generally available or whatever, until at least November. The beginning of November. All right. Now that I got the bundles covered, and by the way, if there's any questions, please feel free to ask me in the comments, and I will try to clarify whatever points there is. And also, by the way, if for some odd reason my sources fall through and I can't get the Jeweler's Bundle tomorrow and you can, get a hold of me. God, by all means, I will love you forever if you can provide a bundle that I can't get so that I can showcase it for everybody to see. That would be great. All right, so if you happen to get a hold of one, by all means, talk to me. Anyway, that's enough about the bundles. In case if you have any other questions about it, by all means ask me. Let me go to some of the gameplay ideas and tips and stuff like that I have thought of recently so far as our game goes. With Halloween going on, I've been doing a lot of running around farming and stuff like that. And I have picked up a lot of these brand new, or at least new with the newest edition release, pet snacks, like the Appotatoes and the Condivasi Delight and all these new snacks. I would absolutely love it. King's Isle, if you're listening, I would absolutely love it if you let us sell those things. I have got you see that? I've got a bulge in my pocket that's probably 6 inches wide full of pet snacks that I can't use for anything. I don't use them. They're not the top quality mega snacks that I ordinarily use to train. You can't sell them. there's just, you can't get rid of them unless you trash them, and I don't want to do that. I mean, who wants to give them away for nothing? Please, King's Isle, let us, even if you don't, you know, for some odd reason, don't want the lower levels to have these snacks for whatever purpose, at least let us sell it in the gear shop like we do with no auction gear. I would love to get rid of a bunch of these snacks that I'm never going to use for anything. They're in my inventory. I think that is a great, great gameplay idea. I would like to see, and I was thinking about this one the other day whenever I was putting on my new Skelly suit, I would like to see the mannequins hold a full set of gear, not just the hat, robe, and shoes, but if you could put a full battle set on your mannequin, you know, attach your ring, attach your theme, you know, those things. Put your one full battle set on a mannequin. I would love that because it would be way easier for me to keep all of one set in all of one place and keep track of it. Right now, I got to put my hat, shoes, and robe that I'm not using on a mannequin. Then I got to go and search my bank for my ring or a theme, what have you, and it's hard for me to keep track of them. I think that being able to put a full battle set on a mannequin would be a great idea. I don't see any reason why we can't do that. Another idea that I would like to see implemented is that I feel... Let me pop up here just for a minute. Oops, in the middle of the tree. Maybe I didn't want to do that. Let me say that I think that the NPCs that we have around here, like Edict Silverfist or any of the robe vendors or any any of the recipe vendors, say Spooky Bob, for instance. I think it would be really cool if they moved around and interacted a little more. They weren't just like a body-shaped signpost. I would love to see that. I was thinking about the other day. I was like, you know, Spooky would be much more cool if he had the strut going on down the street and you had to catch up with him, something like that. I think that would be really awesome. I would love to see that. Let me think here. I think that, here's another one that is on my mind. I would like to see some kind of bonus as far as the pet games go. Let's say that, okay, for instance, for me, I play the Gobbler blocks thing a lot, the Grumpy Gobbler thing, where you knock down the castles. I would like to see just a little bit extra reward if you shoot a perfect game. You know, maybe you knock all the blocks down in one shot, or maybe on the pet cannon, you know, you hit all perfect bullseyes, or that kind of thing. I would like to see just a little bit extra bonus for a perfect game. Say, you know, maybe you get 5 experience or 6 experience instead of 4. You know, you shoot a good game, you get 4. You shoot a poor game, you shoot a poor game, you get 1 or 2 or 3. If you shoot an excellent game, you should get extra. I think that is it's a small little idea, just a little tweak to improve the gameplay just a little bit more. I would like to see that idea implemented. Another thing that I would like to see is if you go to all of the trouble to become the full max level, say, gardener or fisherman, that you get some kind of a bonus. Maybe you get, say for fishing, maybe you get a plus 5% luck or a plus 10% fishing luck. Some kind of a little award or reward for hitting the max level in something. You know, maybe you become a max gardener and your spells cost just a tiny bit less or something like that. I think that even better than a badge, a little usable, practical reward would be great for some of these things that we do. I mean, Lord knows we work hard. I don't know about you guys. I worked hard to become verdant gardener. It takes a long time to become a verdant gardener. The same thing with rank 10 fishing. It takes a lot of fish. A lot of fish. Sorry. Losing my mind here. To get rank 10 fishing. How about just a little extra reward for that stuff? I don't think that's too much to ask. Let me see. What else would I like to talk about here? I've already talked about my invisible friend pets. I don't really need to do that. How about, here's just one more before I go. How about if you could pay a gold price or pay a crown's price or what have you and change one socket on your gear to something else? I personally have not a lot of use for those square sockets. I mean, sure, they hold stun block. I've got an extra 10% stun block. Great. But other than that, I really had no use for it. If I could change those to an extra, say, Pierce. Anybody who likes Pierce, you know, me, I'll vote for that. I like Pierce. Give me more Pierce. If you could change one socket on your gear, I think that would be a great addition or an idea. I mean, implement it as a crowns thing, implement it as a gold thing, implement it as a drop thing, whatever. If you could alter the gear just a little bit, I think that would be awesome. Because some of these sockets, I'm like, what? Really? Why is that there? All right, I think that I've jabbered on for 10 minutes now, 15 minutes. I think that's going to just about cover it for this edition. Let me get back over here. Let me go back in my corner and do the Blair Witch thing. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Maybe leave me a comment about other games or other series or other tips or any other thing you might want to see me do. If you'd like, leave a comment to talk to me, to ask me questions, or just shoot the breeze, because I love talking to you guys back. This is Skelomystic and Lady Shadow, reminding you that whatever else you do, always love the game. Peace! Hey, what's up, gamers? This is Skelomystic. I am here today in my Avalon Castle Plot cave area with my newly constructed Stargate. Now, I have wanted to do this for the longest time, but I didn't think that the materials and the magic would let me do it until I hit on